On July 7, 2015, near Moncks Corner, South Carolina, a mid-air collision occurred between a military F-16 Fighting Falcon and a civilian Cessna 150. The F-16 was flown by an active-duty Air Force pilot operating under instrument flight rules. The pilot had departed Shaw Air Force Base and was in contact with Charleston approach, receiving vectors for a practice instrument approach at Charleston International Airport. The Cessna, a small high-wing trainer, was being flown by a private pilot accompanied by a passenger. They had departed from Berkeley County Airport under visual flight rules and were en route to Myrtle Beach. The Cessna was not in contact with ATC. At 11:01 a.m., Charleston approach cleared the F-16 to descend from 5,000 to 1,600 feet and turn left to a heading of 180. At this time, radar data showed the Cessna climbing through 1,400 feet in a southeasterly direction, directly into the path of the F-16. At 11:02 a.m., the controller issued a traffic advisory to the F-16 about the Cessna. Traffic 12 o'clock, 1 mile, opposite direction, 1,500 feet. The F-16 pilot acknowledged, but it was already too late. Just 6 seconds later, the two aircraft collided at approximately 1,500 feet above the ground. The F-16's nose and main fuselage section passed through the Cessna's left wing and cabin area, instantly destroying the smaller aircraft. The Cessna broke apart mid-air, raining debris across the forest and lake below. Both of the Cessna occupants were killed instantly. The F-16 suffered severe damage to its right intake and engine systems. The pilot ejected safely about 3 miles from the collision site, and the jet crashed into a field. No one on the ground was injured. The NTSB determined the probable cause of the accident was the failure of both pilots to see and avoid the other aircraft. Contributing factors included the high closure rate between the aircraft, limitations in visual acquisition, and the controller's delayed traffic advisory. The controller was handling multiple aircraft in a busy airspace sector and had initially lost track of the Cessna's VFR target. By the time the conflict was recognized, it was too late to issue an effective avoidance instruction. This accident underscores the deadly consequences of see and avoid limitations, especially in uncontrolled airspace where IFR and VFR traffic can intermingle. It also raised major questions about ATC workload, radar limitations, and the need for traffic awareness systems, even in small GA aircraft. 2 lives were lost that day, and while the military pilot survived, the scars of that morning remain a haunting lesson in how fast things can go wrong, even in clear skies. This is not just a crash story, it's a reminder. Whether you're flying a fighter jet or a 40-year-old Cessna, situational awareness and margin are everything. You're watching Approach Terminated,